Hi, Dr. Sorois with Mystical Professor here to talk to you about the power of the subconscious mind. As you all know, the subconscious mind is the part of the mind that what you think or assume consciously is embedded into your subconscious mind. It doesn't have eyes. So in the Bible we're told that and which has been misconstrued, that the wife is to cleave to the husband. And many religions have abused this scripture. What it means is, as Neville and Dr. Joseph Murphy stated, it means that the subconscious mind is the wife and the husband is the conscious mind. Okay? So whatever you're thinking consciously is going to be impressed on your subconscious. So for instance, you want to see yourself wealthy and you feel it to be real and you embody the state and you walk clothed in it and you're impressing your subconscious mind with this assumption so that it's reflected out. How do I know it's true? I know it's true because neuroimaging has proven this to be true. That this technology that I'm speaking of today didn't exist during Neville's days or Joseph Murphy's. However, they both contended that science would prove them. And I'm telling you that science has proven them. So it's important to understand the power of your subconscious mind. You want to be cautious about what you're thinking, assuming, feeling emotionally. Like, that's why you shouldn't really watch the news. I'm going to tell you why. First off, the news is opinionated. I tell this to my scholars. I've got 7, possibly 8 now, working on their dissertations at the university I've been teaching at for 13 years, okay? Unfortunately, information in the news isn't accurate, as we have found out multiple times, especially with all this chaos with Donald Trump and what have you, okay? So anyone can put information on the internet. Somebody that doesn't have my level of education or Dispenza's or Murphy's, it doesn't matter. Anyone can put anything out there on the World Wide Web, and you're gonna believe it? Because we already know what we believe is true is true. What we assume to be true is true, that there's no such thing as fiction. So if you solidify that thought with a feeling of emotion strongly into your subconscious mind, unfortunately you're going to experience that. Neville proved that with the book The Titanic. It really happened, guys. We know this. And we know that we're always ahead of our evidence. So you have to stand firm and be faithful to that which you have assumed to be true with strong conviction and emotion, that it will be reflected out, okay? So I wanted to get on here and share with you that it's very important to only think of things of good report. That's in the Bible. Now I'm going to include the description of the different, I'm going to include the scriptures in the description beneath this video for reference. The Bible wasn't secular history like a lot of us were taught. I was taught. It was really hard at first when I met Neville, and then I'm like, the Bible didn't resonate with me, even as a youth, and I studied it every day for years and years and years. I practiced it. I was taught it by priests and nuns, and then I studied the Bible and was taught, the meaning of the scriptures by a bunch of idiots. Somebody at the pulpit that thinks they know what they're talking about. Then I found Neville in 2018, and I said, this all makes sense to me. So the virgin birth has been totally misconstrued, and it's the seed of contemplated thought that gets reflected out here, okay? Yes, your thoughts produce your reality, whether you believe me or not. Go read The Mind, the Brain, Neuroplasticity, and the Power of Mental Force. Go watch Joe Dispenza. But I teach this, and I've been teaching it for 13 years. There are countless cases now that back up what Dispenza is teaching, what I'm teaching. what I've been taught. Neuroplasticity and the power of mental force. Neuroimaging scans have proven that when participants cooperated and they felt emotionally the feeling of their wish fulfilled or their desired or their health, that they were healthy and whole and no disease, no missing whatever, somebody had thyroid problem, there's cancer issues, somebody regrew rectal tissue, somebody overcame what the disease that Michael J. Fox has, Parkinson's, by listening to Dispenza. And he took the time, he was disciplined, he protected his mind, he's guarded his mind, and he made sure to only plant positive thoughts in his subconscious mind, which is nothing more than a garden, okay? He guarded his mind. Like I told you, you invest, you don't spend. That way your subconscious is impressed with only goodness, that you only experience the best of the best, health, happiness, abundance, okay? That's why you guard your mind. That's why you ignore the stupid media, because the media is not factual, okay? You can create your own fact by assuming it. You can assume it into existence. If you don't believe me, why don't you go try it? Keep a log, keep a journal. I have, I can post the picture. I've tons and tons and tons of notebooks of journals that I've, since 2018. When I was back in New Hampshire, I found them all. A lot of those prayers have already manifested. And pretty much 99% of them have. So it's important to guard your subconscious mind, because it is the writer of your reality. It's the printer out, the 3D printer, like it. So what you take in with your conscious and believe it to be true, believe it to be factual, assume it to be real, and because you decided that, it has no choice but to reflect in your reality. And you are the creator, you are the operative power, so you control, you decide, okay? So it's important to watch what you're thinking, okay? If you're really good at it, then go watch the media and laugh at it, okay? That's all I wanted to get on here and tell you. And if you combine your visualizations, especially your visualizations, with breathing, deep breathing, not shallow, put your left hand on your navel. That's where you started, right there. That was your life source. Your right hand on your heart. Breathe deeply. Inhale for 4. Hold it for a little bit there, a couple seconds, and then exhale with your lips. Get it all out. Okay, you're inhaling good oxygen. You're exhaling all that stress, all that worry, all that anxiety, all that depression, all that sickness, all that waste, that garbage that doesn't belong in you, because you're perfect. You're made perfect, and you're made because you're made in the likeness and image of God. You came here to experience nothing but goodness. If it's a luxury life, then plant that seed. If it's a simple life, plant that seed. Do not entertain any negative thoughts. Okay, in fact, tomorrow I'm going to come on here and talk to you about the power. It's kind of like law of reversibility, but it's inverse. Okay, because it's important to always change your thoughts. If you feel a negative thought coming on, change it instantly to a positive, so that negative thought, especially with emotion, which has been scientifically proven, trauma is deeply embedded in your subconscious mind, because something traumatic that happened to you, if you're a victim of trauma, there was this grand emotion coupled with the incident. And those are easy to recall. Replace it or change it when it comes up. No, that didn't happen. I've only experienced love and abundance and peace and happiness. So you don't think about that anymore. You will create a heaven here on earth by just guarding your subconscious mind. Correct it. And eventually it just comes normal, automatic, because we are creatures of habit. And the only way you can create a habit is at first deliberate and cognitive thought and intention, and then it becomes automatic. Like when I talked to Pierre on the live, he now is on automatic drive and never worries, never fears, never doubts, because he created that automatic behavior in him. Just like making the bed, or making yourself a cup of coffee, or going to the gym, or washing the dishes. I don't know what your habits are. Some people don't do any of those things, but I assume you brush your teeth every day. I know I do. I don't have these nice, beautiful teeth because I don't brush them, because I do. But I don't think about it. I automatically go get up in the morning, wash my face and brush my teeth, make my bed, go have myself my Alani or coffee if I don't have Alani, a cup of caffeine, and go about my day. The whole point is when you wake up in the morning and you have some deep breathing, coupled with what you visualize that you want to experience, you're going to quickly impress your subconscious mind, your wife, and it's going to reflect. Okay? Look, just think of all the bad things that I just mentioned, trauma that you thought about and they happened. I don't want that for you. Okay? I want you to be happy, successful, abundant, loved, cherished, blessed. Miracles are happening to you 24/7. God supplies all your needs at every moment of time and space. I don't know. God supplies all your needs now. Do not, if the money isn't there in the bank, yes it is. Yes, it is. Correct that. God supplies my needs now. I never have to worry. Money flows through me abundantly and joyously, and that's in the Bible, guys. All right? All right. I don't want to keep you any longer than that. Longer than this 12 minutes. I just wanted to get on here real quick and explain that your subconscious, there's power in your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is what creates your reality, and you can alter reality by impressing it with the desires that you want to experience, with the life that you want to experience. You are the creator. You are the powerhouse. You are the operant power. Nobody but you. Only you get to decide. Okay? If you're alone at home, you can be walking around visualizing, but the key is, let me tell you something. You see these people robotically affirming, claiming that these robotic affirmations produced what they wanted. That very well may be, but that, you know what they had with it? Belief. They felt it real. They believed it to be true. That if they affirmed 1,000,000 times, that it would reflect in their reality, that they would experience it. If that's what you want to do, you don't have to do that. Okay? I just told you, when you first wake up in the morning, when you first go to sleep, you're gonna actually generate or manifest a lot faster in the by allowing yourself to meditate when you first wake up. Deep breathing coupled with your visualization or affirmations. You can affirm if you can't visualize. Have an inner conversation with somebody else, a loved one, a mother, or brother, sister, friend. I don't know. Or even me, for that matter. Imagine you texting me or posting right here underneath this upload that you manifested your desire by listening to what I told you. I would never steer you wrong. That's why I came on here and started this channel. I'm tired of the lies. Okay? Science backs up what I'm saying. Neuroimaging backs it up. Very expensive neuroimaging, because these participants were scanned at the same time. They were hooked up to the neuroimaging machine while they were deep breathing and visualizing. And guess what? They manifested their desire. It's that simple. It's so simple. Tell yourself it is, and it is. And at night before you go to bed, do the same thing. I've been still doing the 111. I just did it before I came on here. I love you guys. Thank you so much for 600 now and 3 or 4 subscribers. We're going to start that group soon to manifest for others. Pierre, Eddie, and I do still plan on doing a live with him on Friday. I hope. It is 4th of July, so we may wait until Monday or Tuesday next week, because people might be out there partying or picnicking or what have you. I get it. All right, guys, remember to comment, share, like, and subscribe. And if you have any requests for subliminals, let me know. I'm still making them. Or any content. I'm here to help you. succeed in instantly manifesting your desire, not waiting years, okay? All right, take care. I love you. Peace, harmony, blessings to all. I assume that you already have them all and that you're living your desired reality, which Joseph Murphy proved with a client of his that she did that with her salon clients, and they came back and reported that they were living a wonderful life. That was from years ago. All right, take care. It's Dr. Shores, the Mystical Professor.